Damn, the title didn't even change. Nice. Talking about community hackathons. Building a game. Damn, why does YouTube not want to listen to me today? Let's check up on Mr. Restream.io. API connection has expired. What? Okay, well. Alright, so it looks like stream is up. Let me just make sure. Stream is up. Now we just need to make our thumbnail for the stream, and then we can get straight into making the game and straight into talking about this hackathon stuff. Okay. Let's pull up Photoshop. Let's go here. It's a little bit slow, but it's okay. Damn, I hate how close this camera is right now. I'm gonna fix this. Edit screen. Damn. Give me a second, chat. I'm gonna just fix this. That's frustrating. What do you mean camera's not available? Video capture device, delete that, and then delete that. Alright. Well, there I am. Now I'm just gonna zoom it out. So pretty much I gotta zoom it out and then remove that crap in the back. And then we're good. Alright, let's close that. Then all we gotta do is, in OBS, we just gotta open up the stupid video capture device. Hashtag Brio, blah blah blah. There we go. Your OBS is showing, yeah. Oh, you're making thumb? Yeah, I was just gonna make a quick thumbnail, and then by the time I finish the thumbnail, everyone should be probably in the stream. It'll take like, usually it takes like 10-20 minutes for people to start rolling in. I still haven't made a notification in Discord. Yeah, I was just fixing my camera. It was really zoomed in, so like this is what you would see. Like my face would be half cut, and you would see my forehead. But now, you know my head isn't the only thing you see. Except I gotta clean that shit up, but we're right. Can always just like, how do you do this? Can always just tuck myself in the corner. You know? Alright. This is good for you, I guess, if you plan on making streams. I usually make my thumbnails in my streams just because it's really fast and it takes time for people to get in. What are those lights? I can show you. I was just filming something, so they're not... They're still outside. Usually I have them like wrapped up and everything, but these are the newer NL660s. These are like the big version. And then unmute your ears in Discord voice. That way we can communicate better. Oh, I didn't even see you. What's up, man? You hear me?
Hello? Yeah.
Hey.
What's up, dude?
How you doing? I'm great. I was saying in the stream, these are called the newer NL660s.
Okay.
They're...
I'm trying to get used to the delay now.
Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna have to either mute me in the stream or something.
But no, like I just like powered through a bunch of tutorials on GIMP yesterday.
Ooh.
Cause you know, like
I would wait GIMP for GIMP's photo editor, right?
Yeah. Are you using Photoshop?
I'm using Photoshop, but I did start on GIMP. If you can, I would say skip that GIMP stuff and go straight to Photoshop, but I get it if it's expensive.
Use professionally, right?
Yeah, well, I'm sure you can use GIMP professionally. It's just a lot of work. Yeah, GIMP is a lot of work.
So let me see. You've got 1, 2, 3, like 4 layers there. 5. How do you like make clickable links on your thumbnail or your banner? That's crazy.
I think you do that through YouTube. I think. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, my banner is pretty simple. It's just like a cartoon road. Looks like this. Is it my name? And then if you on the so somewhere in your channel settings you can put like your Instagram links and whatever. I think Josh has it set up, but I don't. Alright, let me make this thumbnail. If there's gonna be a lot of people in Discord and voice. Oh, Zai's here. He said stand up. All right. If there's gonna be a lot of people in voice, I'll probably have to get out just because it's gonna get hectic. But if it's just you, I'll stay. Zai's pissed at me. Yeah. So I bought a stand-up desk a while back, and whenever Zai used to rage at me because I would never stand up. Alright, Zai, I'm standing. You better be proud. Yeah, totally.
Certain things I can't do standing up.
I have to stand like in a I don't know. It's really hard on a hard floor. I feel like if I had the soft carpet, it'd be easier.
Like some gel.
Yeah. Someone was showing me that they have like a 2-inch like gel chair mat. I don't know what it's called, but looks hella comfortable.
So what idea do you have for today's challenge?
Oh yeah. So I messaged you about that hackathon thing, right?
one you're making, or is there another one?
Well,
What is this?
what?
Oh yeah, you do film stuff too, don't you?
Yeah.
Is that your computer?
Oh, in the background of that picture, yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Gotta have them LEDs, then people love it.
Gotta
Oh,
have the LED.
Zai linked it. I think it was Zai who told me about it. Bamboo Motion X board. Is this like a balance board for your desk?
This looks like something that basically homeless would try to play Rainbow Six on. You ever seen that guy's stuff?
You know the Wii I don't remember what it's called. It's like a Wii board. It came out a really long time ago when the Wii came out, but you stand on it, and if you lean left, your character leans left. If you stand right, you know what I mean? Zai, what is this?
I think I want one of these. Do I want to spend $90 on this fucking thing?
It looks like
I don't know.
it looks like one of those things you use for a week and then you just never touch it again.
Right.
Do it. I'm just kidding.
The comments adds extra movement to my day.
Check it.
Zai has one. Zai is probably the one selling them. I love my motion board.
He's promoting his own product.
Selling them.
Ooh, this is gonna be a great thumbnail. All the clicks.
What kind of camera do you use to film?
I just changed my camera to a Blackmagic Cinema Pocket Camera 4K. It's a really long name, I know.
I know. Nice.
Just people say BMPCC 4K, but that's also really long. Yeah, it's a really underrated camera. For what?
I'm gonna see if I can get by with the S10.
Oh, your phone? Yeah, dude, totally. I started on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I deleted all those videos though, cause they weren't the best. It was an iPhone 6, so it was alright. But yeah, I started on my phone.
This one boasts 4K streaming and video. So
That's crazy. On a phone. All you really need is like really good lighting, and then any camera will look really good. I mean, to a certain point.
Sucks. What do you use for lighting? Just
Well, right now I got this like shitty wall light on, and that's why it's so orange in here.
yeah.
Probably should set up one of the lights, but I'm on a webcam. But if you stream and you have a camera, you can get this thing called a cam link, and then you plug it into your computer, and it's like pretty much you plug in an HDMI into your camera, you plug in a USB into your computer, and you can have like a 4K stream through your camera.
Jesus.
Yeah, and that's what Josh uses. That's why his streams look so good.
I don't even have 4K like viewing capabilities, so like.
Well, most people are. I don't know about most, but a lot of people who do have 4K and they're YouTubers or content creators, they'll film at 4K. They'll do their things at 4K, but they down-res it.
Because eventually it'll need to be a 4K in the future.
Yeah, that too. But if you have 4K and you down-res it to 1080, it looks a lot better than normal 1080.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
my
I
stream
know
is.
nothing about that, so that's cool.
It's weird. I had to like try it myself, and then I actually saw it. But my stream is in 4K, but then I down-res it to 1080.
So if I was gonna shoot video or B-roll for skits in 4K on my phone, I could downscale that to 1080p.
Exactly.
Upload that and use that Premiere Pro and then export. Boom.
Exactly. And not only can you down-res it, since 4K is so much larger than 1080, you can actually like if your shot's not perfectly lined up, you can just crop in. Because 4K is just so much larger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because a good camera person's really hard to find. Truly. I don't know,
For
man.
what do you mean on
Just finding someone that like you're like, hey, you want to make short films or anything?
Oh yeah.
Like, do you want to do this or do you want to film? And then they're like just able to line up a shot for some reason, or it, it's hard to take it seriously because
It's
you know
true.
yeah, I got 13 subscribers on the YouTube, so my girlfriend's like, yeah, have fun with all that. Like, I am having fun. That's why I'm doing that.
Get a tripod and put your camera on the tripod.
You'll see.
Your phone.
Oh yeah, there's this tripod ring light kind of setup. I have an idea for my title sequence card thing. That'd be cool.
Shoot.
Have you seen the show Barry?
No,
No.
I haven't even
It's
checked
like
my
just
stream
like
chat.
7 seconds or less than even.
Sorry, what was it? What was that?
Oh, never mind, never mind.
I
I'm
didn't hear
still
you.
trying to figure it out. My title sequence.
Oh,
Do you have like
like an intro, you mean?
a Grind Rocket logo like card that shows the beginning of your videos? Like Josh has Grind Reel.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I made 2 of them. I spent like a day on each, and they came out meh.
But it's so fun to make it, right? Like that's
Yeah.
not even what I should be doing in my life right now, but
It's like it's important, but it's not. You should just work. Like right now at this point, just post everything.
yeah.
Like it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Just post, because you need them watch hours.
No,
That's like
I'm just trying to set it up, but
yeah,
that'll take forever. Like making the Discord bots and learning how to like
yeah, totally.
admin a server.
It's a lot of work, and then you got to make your own website, and it's a lot.
Yeah. When originally all I was supposed to be doing is learning how to make my resume better, watching Josh's videos, and then I went down this giant rabbit hole of
Sounds about right.
now I'm gonna have a side hustle. I said you should be a cult leader.
Who said that?
No, that's what I was saying. You should be a
Oh.
cult leader.
Oh, Josh, yeah.
I've never seen a YouTube channel at this stage of growth, and it's really weird.
Really?
Surreal. Because you can I can interact. Like I've talked to him in the Discord.
Oh yeah.
So, you watch when I first start YouTube as a kid, you watch the big people, the big name guys, and then you might watch some more smaller niche stuff, and then it's like middle road right now where it's big enough to where it's weird that you would talk to the person, but not too big that you get lost in like the Discord server.
Yeah, I see what you mean. How do you
Someday it's just gonna be a constant screen scrolling of text. Like the streaming videos, it's super unmanageable.
change them? All right, so for those who are here, I think Zai is here. You're here. There's 3 people watching. There's 3 people right now. In a minute, I'll do like a Discord ping. But the idea for this hackathon thing is what we'll do is on stream let's say once a month on a specific week on the weekend when everyone's off of work and whatever, we'll do let's say like a 4-hour window where you have teams and you have 4 hours to create an app that goes around like a specific topic. So let's say we make like a user stories. You know what that is?
User stories.
Yeah. No? So
testimonials.
I'm not sure what. No, not testimonials. A user story would be like kind of what it sounds like, a story of a user of your application. So like a user should be able to log in. A user should be able to buy something from the store. And then that's how you build like your app. It's like a part of the planning process.
Not a user story.
Story. It's just like a description of what a user should be able to do with your application. It's a way of planning. So if we had like a theme based off of user story, like here's I don't know, Bob, and Bob needs an application to save him time on doing X. and then that'd be the theme of the weekend. And you guys, the teams have to go and they can make whatever they want, whatever language they want. It doesn't matter how good their code is, as long as they have a product that works. And depending on how it works,
Global variables, okay.
yeah, dude. Like, I don't want it to be about how good your code is, because it's just that's not how it realistically that doesn't matter. If you have like 100,000 users at once, code's gonna have to be optimized. But we're just trying to get beginners in here, so I don't want it to be about how good your code is, because then you're gonna get those professional guys who have already made an app very similar, and they're just gonna copy paste their code, and it's gonna work. You know?
Well, once we know how to do it, I feel that because once we know, like get it working, then we can always refactor it.
Yeah, it's the whole thing is like fast weekend projects. You get teamwork experience. We can switch up the teams every weekend. Maybe like a prize each week. I'm sure I can get something together to get like a prize each week. Maybe like a Discord role. I don't know, some kind of competition, but still make it.
$1 million.
I wish I would do that. I mean,
Oh yeah.
if I had $1 million to
No,
spare.
Like if I win 10 subs.
Who knows? I mean, like that you see, but like that would be something fun. It'd be content for me, so it'd be worth it for me to organize all this and put all the time into it.
And it gives people something to like do. With the
Exactly.
code. It's not. It's interactive. It's not passive learning.
Yeah. Did you just join the Discords? Like lately, or have you been around it for a while?
Using Discord, I've used it.
I mean, like Grind Reel and this one.
This year's I just joined recently.
What about the Grind Reel one?
I've been on that one for maybe a week.
Okay, so a while back, I would say like 2-3 months. One of the admins, Chris Not Nice. You might have seen him around.
I saw him on a video. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So he ran this thing called the Grip projects, which were like 2-3 month long projects that you would do with pretty much very similar, but they were really long. And his prizes were really big, but a lot of people who just wanted something fast, who couldn't commit to 3 months or whatever, just they get with the team and they'd be like, yeah, let's do this, and then they wouldn't ever finish because it's just too much commitment. So I want like, even though he's doing that, I want to make something for people who don't have 3 months to work on the project, but they can do a weekend. You know what I mean?
Little things, yeah.
Yeah, like
And
if
when they're done doing that, if they want to, they'll be better equipped to do those.
that too, yeah, exactly. But I just want something that people don't have to have crazy commitment to. They could just have a good time. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get it to the public, because I've gotten like DMing a couple people that want to join. Let's say like 10 people are gonna do it, but I want to get, let's say, 50 people and do pairs, or like 4 people on a team, 3 people on a team, something like that. And then we'll have to figure out a way to match everyone so that you have like at least one guy who's a beginner, one guy who's really good, one guy who's in the middle, and then it's fun,
Are you pulling anybody from the Grind Reel server to play? Or to challenge or whatever?
Well, I think everyone who's in my Discord who's also in the Grind Reel Discord is in. I don't want to just like plug in the Grind Reel Discord,
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm gonna hit up Josh when I have some things planned and ask him if he wants to be part of it.
Yeah.
And then,
I mean, like,
yeah.
like if you do a YouTube like group thing, like Filthy Frank and those guys did.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Like if all you admins, like I'm sure most of you have channels.
I think actually not a lot of us do, to be honest. Think about it.
And then like all your content references each other's content, so it makes it more. I don't know. I always thought that was awesome about YouTube. When you saw like one YouTuber bring on another one for the first time, it like blew my mind.
What's up, Tyler? Tyler's in the stream. Tyler, if you want to join voice, we're in a voice chat of the Grind Rocket Discord. Depending on how busy it gets, we might change it, but sorry about that, dude. I was typing. Yeah, but if you're in, get a couple other people. We could do, let's say, one this weekend, something small, and every week grow it a little bit more. Who knows? Could be fun. And I know if we can get this to like, let's say at one point like 100 people, every weekend, that's when you can probably pull in like a small sponsor or something.
What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, well, let me turn this down a little bit. Jesus. That's loud. There we go.
All right, give me a second, boys. I'm just gonna quickly.
What are you looking at on Stack?
Huh?
What are you looking at on Stack there? Ooh.
Oh no, I'm just messaging around a couple people that I told them I'll be talking about this today.
Are you guys hearing a lot of feedback on my end?
A little bit, nothing bad though.
Alright. Turn this down a little more.
All right, let me get my boy. Where is he? Zach Jackson.
There was that one guy from Atlanta that wanted to be involved. See if he's around.
Oh, was his name K9?
Yeah, K9.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see if he's on. So, I think I'm gonna make a chat in the Discord channel somewhere, probably in community, just like community hackathon. I don't know what to call it yet. What do you guys think? Hackathons, I feel like is a bad word to use for this, but
How about... yeah, I'm not good at this either.
well, for now I'll put community hackathon just so we get this started. But I'll
Yeah.
put the channel, and after the stream,
Rocket Hackathon.
Grand Rocket Hackathon. Sure, let's do that. I'll write that in the description. Grand Rocket Hackathon. So after I finish the stream, I'll go in there and I'll type in more details. But pretty much for those who are watching, or for the 6 people who are watching, either what's up, Bishop? Either this weekend or next weekend, we'll on like a Saturday or Sunday or something, we'll do like a. Honestly, I'm gonna say next weekend just because it's gonna take some time to get people, but we'll get like a group of, let's say, 20 people, and we'll make 10 teams of 2 or something like that. We'll get a couple judges and everything, and we'll do a topic. So I was explaining to Marma earlier that the topic can be like a user story. So let's say the story is about Bishop, and Bishop needs an app that will help him sell food to his customers or something, some crap like that, right? And then the team's got to go and they have to make an app to serve that purpose. And the one who, what was that?
Wix.com.
If you, I mean, if you want to, you could. I'm not gonna judge, but
So cheap.
no, I mean, I'm not gonna look at the code in a way of like, wow, this is bad code. You should not win. Yeah, it's mostly about like, are you serving the purpose, right? I don't. I mean, if the design really matter. Look, if the design is terrible, but the app works, I'm not gonna be like, this isn't a terrible app. And the opposite, if the design is amazing, oh, Zach's in here. Obviously, he's gonna say write shit code. And if your design's amazing but your app doesn't work, then like, what's the point?
Right.
And if you have I think what's gonna be fun is if you have like 4 hours to make this app, how much time are you really gonna spend on designing, and how much time are you gonna spend on making it work? That's what's gonna be interesting, because we can make probably like a checklist, like how does this design look, and then you like check mark like 1 to 5 or something. You know, it could be like professional, I guess, if that's considered professional. Zach, don't worry. We'll work on the game in like 10 minutes. We're just like talking about this right now.
Wait, were you the one who was saying you need cooking? You'd watch the cooking content?
Yeah, I said I'd watch it.
Okay, yeah, dude. Like, everything salmon. I think it should just be just
Salmon and chicken.
Yeah, that's the only good meats, man. The rest is just. I mean, they taste good, but like they're not that great.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Who dis?
New Discord
Saturn's
member.
rings.
Oh, what's up, Saturn? Who you talking to? I missed the beginning. Oh, Zach, we're in the Grind Rocket Discord channel right now in voice. But depending on how many people get in here, I'll probably end up leaving soon, just because we're gonna work on the game for a bit.
Grinding that rocket.
We can't talk to you.
Well, after this, I'm gonna jump off and work on the game, but through the stream. But for now, it's cool.
Oh, in like a private chat?
Well, just on the stream, not in voice. But for now, I'll chill out in voice.
Can't dev in chat. Hold on, let me try.
It'd be terrible.
Oh shit.
We pretty much have to.
Can you do the...
What, the shift enter? No, I don't think you can.
That,
No.
Discord trick to show code.
Alright, so I'm gonna make this chat quickly and
Press F to pay respect.
Zach, you want to be a judge? Zach's gonna be like what's that one guy on The Voice or one of those American Idol, the guy who was always angry, the British guy? Yeah, that's gonna be Zach. Zach is gonna be Simon Cowell of web applications or games or whatever the topic is.
My poor Discord bot. My friend keeps crashing it. His name's Ruben and it's my first one ever.
Alright, let's just do this quickly. Oh crap. Alright, so what did we say next weekend?
Yeah, next weekend, I believe.
Yeah, next weekend. What's the date on that?
The 4th? Actually, wait.
Isn't 4th the Thursday? Yeah,
Yeah,
4th is next Thursday. So it would be the 7th of June? Yeah.
For a Sunday?
Yeah, for Sunday it'd be the 7th.
Yeah.
Mayuri. Is that you got me? Alright, so next weekend on yeah, I think next weekend's good because I can just work on getting people in here, and then you guys between each other can make your teams and whatever, you know.
Okay.
And then if you know,
Miami during that weekend, but I'll have time.
yeah,
It's all good.
I mean, we could figure. I mean, I don't know.
In my bedroom.
What do you think? Do you think it would be too much to do like, let's say, a 2-day thing, so like Saturday and Sunday? Would it be better to just do something small on Sunday?
You mean like what
Like-
do you mean?
Well, let's say we had a talk like you need to make a clone of Uber Eats. That's the theme of the week or month or whatever, and then you had from Saturday morning to Sunday night. Or would that be too much? I'm not sure. Is it too much commitment? Because if you have a team and one guy is like not really showing up most of the time, you know, that's my worry.
Yeah. I think that's enough. That's not like too much time though.
Yeah.
If,
I guess I'll just say like
I forgot about July 4th.
July 4th is is U.S. holiday. Not sure how many people plan to extend that weekend. That's true, Zai. You're right.
Yeah, please give me something to do other than celebrate July 4th.
Pretty much everyone took to working this week. All right, so I won't put a date. I'll just put the idea and then
Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
We'll come up with a date, maybe.
Exactly.
If anything, if not this weekend, maybe like I don't know, Monday or Tuesday of next weekend. I mean, sorry, next week.
Yeah, that's true. Because people are gonna take off the week, right? Yeah, that's a good idea.
We'll decide on something.
Now, are you guys already employed in developer positions?
I was, but now
I'm a freelancer.
nice.
Okay, cool. How was it? When you first...
It's fine. I'm trying to go to full time pretty soon. So preferably remote because I live in Alabama and there's not a whole lot to do here. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
I feel you, man. I lived in Mississippi and Georgia for a little bit. And yeah. Now I'm in Oregon.
Quite the change.
Oh, yeah.
I'm considering like finding a job in Atlanta, but we'll see about that too.
Yeah. It is cheap.
I'm updating my portfolio and everything, and later on I'll start shooting out applications and resumes everywhere.
Yeah. I'm just trying to learn what I need to learn in JavaScript to be job ready. I mean, what, HTML, CSS, and vanilla JavaScript, that's enough, right? And then everything else you can learn on the job.
Probably. I picked up React after learning all that.
Someone hit me with a grant. Really, Zach? Who?
Learn stack, and then just start applying. I mean, React last, because I've been advised to just focus on vanilla JS. Get that down.
Yeah, whatever works for you, man.
God damn, I just muted myself. Not to kill your idea, but something to consider. Oh no, it's totally cool, Zai. You're totally right. I forgot because I'm in Canadian land, but it's true. But honestly, Zai, I'm thinking of making a page on my website, on the Grind Rocket website, of maybe like a hackathon page where you could be like, oh, I want to join, and you sign in, and it like shows you teams or something. You know, like you have like all the teams there, and you can pick a team that maybe you'd be interested in joining. I feel like that'd be cool. Someone hit me with a grind. Oh, you said someone hit me as in like, please give me. I thought you meant like someone DM'd you with a link. Oops. I'll get back to those guys in the voice chat in a second. These will be 1 to 2 online day 1 online events where teams of 2 to 5 people create an app surrounding the topic of the event. 2 hour just to pair people. Thanks. I swear I was in it. I don't know what happened. Maybe someone banned you. It says you're in now. Oh, wait. Did I just lose my message? Oh, no. It's still here. Okay. I got scared. Wait. Did someone... Wait a minute. Did your boy German Cruise leave? Audio log. Let's just pull this here. It doesn't seem like you've gotten hacked. I mean, and like you've gotten kicked. No, no one kicked you. Maybe you just left or something. I don't know. I don't see GC though. I'm disappointed if he yeah, he left. What the hell? I guess he's really pissed about something and he doesn't want to talk about it. That's on him, I guess. It's alright. They need their space for now. Maybe they made another Discord. Whatever, that's on them. So we'll do our best to pair beginners with some experienced devs who can guide them along the way, at least for another quality code that will matter. About maybe he found another Canadian dev guy who owns a slow Mustang and went to follow him instead. Dude, it's very possible. I guess they got really triggered because I don't even know, man. Zai, you missed it. I don't really want to talk about it on stream, but it seems like out of nowhere. But whatever. So, real challenge will be time management. You spend a lot. You help me up later? Alright, dude. Thanks for chilling. Alright. Figuring out how much time you should... I don't need to write this, dude. That sentence works. Seems overblown drama. I think it's just... you know those, like, trigger-happy people? Like, all they want to do is pull the trigger or blow the hit people with the band hammer, and the second that's taken away from them, they're like... that loss of power. You know? It's like someone who gets a high off of telling people no, and then the second they tell someone no and the guy says I'm gonna do it anyways, they kind of get pissed. I think that's what it is, but I don't know. That's not my business. I'm gonna still do me, and you guys should still do you, and they're gonna live their life, like, move on from it. You know? It's not worth making a big deal about it. It's ballad song related? Dude, I almost teared up yesterday. I broke my ballad song. I broke both of them, Zai. I was doing some mad tricks. I was like taking it, throwing it up in the air, catching it, and whatever. And then I went for... I don't even know what the trick is called, but I just like... You fling it up really hard, and I flinged it up, and it just broke. It just broke. So... I gotta get a new one, but they cost like... Ballad songs are really freaking expensive, so... I told myself at 1,000 subs, I'll buy myself a new one. At 1,000 subs, I'll buy like an actual like good one, not like a shitty $12 Amazon one. Cause they get pretty expensive, dude. They're like $200 and up for like a decent one. Cause for some reason they have to be handmade. They can't just make like a good pressed one or... There's some good plastic ones, but those cost a lot too. It sucks. I'm really tempted to get the plastic one just so I can play with it on stream, and then I won't get demonetized because it's not a weapon. It's just a piece of plastic. But it's YouTube, so they're gonna demonetize anyways. Alright, so it's more about your app actually working. The real challenge is time management. and helping yeah, let me read this over. In the near future, either no, just trying to grind. Alright, we're good. I should thumb down the video. Didn't click to watch you type on Discord. Alright, do it then. You won't. Anyways, I can close Discord right now. And now we can actually get to making the game. Which is what the stream is. Zai's a troll, don't give him the attention. I did it, don't dare me. Thanks for the engagement, Zai. I guess you don't know how YouTube works. That's pure engagement right there. Boosting me. I just saw like 3 dislikes. That's jokes. Alright, now let's just pass those over to the upvotes. Or whatever they're called. Twats engagement. Alright, let's get this game going. Zai, I want to sit down. Can I sit down? Fuck, my feet hurt. Too heavy for this shit. So in the last stream, we are talking about WebSockets, and Zai says no. I'm talking about WebSockets with Zach, which I hope he's still here. And with Socket.io, you can set up WebSocket rooms / namespaces. I still haven't figured out the difference. So that's what we're about to do here. Maybe flag it as inappropriate. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do me like that. So we're gonna... You're busy engaging. That was for sure you, Zach. I just saw it going up and down, up and down. Alright, so from what I understand, rooms are fully like different channels in the WebSockets. Because usually in a WebSocket you open up one channel and then there's communication between the channel, and from there you can route it to certain people and all that. Rooms is like that, but just multiple of them. So multiple WebSocket applications, I guess, within one. And namespaces seems to be one big connection that has a lot of channels within it. If that's how you word it, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Here, namespaces are connected to by the client using URL and NSP. Rooms can only be joined on the server side, although creating an API on the server side to enable is straightforward. Namespaces can be authorization protected. Authorization not available rooms. So it seems like rooms is more what we're going for. The goal is I open my phone, right, and I click play, and now it throws me in a room, and I'm sitting there and I'm waiting for a player, and then Zai opens his phone and he clicks play, And the back end sees, all right, we got Mike in a room, we got Zai. Do we throw him in a new room and he waits for someone? Do we put him in a room with someone, and then it goes and it checks if there's an open room, and it sees me in my open room with only one person, and let's say the limit is 2 people. So it takes Zai, throws him in my room, and then the game should start right away. There should be like a 3-second countdown, and the game should start, right? So it'll say like, or maybe we'll do like a Pokemon sequence where like Zai's profile picture rolls up, my profile picture rolls up, our names under it, and then it tells you like, choose your hand, and you go rock, and the other guy choose paper, and then you guys, I want to room with someone other than my, all right, then Zai and Zach. So that's the goal of this game. That's the challenge, I guess. That's what that's gonna be like the hardest part of this whole thing, and the design of the game, to make it look decent enough to put it on the App Store. Because once it's on the App Store, like, it's gonna blow up. Because I'm sure like I can plug it in all the Discords and then on YouTube, and then I'll actually have some players on it, and it'll be fun. And then one thing we were talking about yesterday, I don't know if it was in stream, but what idea was to have a leaderboard in the game, and connect the leaderboard to my Discord, and then it'd be pretty easy. We'd pretty much just connect the bot to the Discord channel, and the bot would like check every 20 minutes who the top player is in the leaderboard, or maybe who the top 3 are, and then the top 3, if he can find them in Discord, he gives them like a leader role or whatever, which would be really cool. Alright, let me see if I can pull up okay. Main difference is that rooms are harder to implement. You must make a method for the join of rooms each page reload. Example of utilization: rooms, private chat, namespaces, the chat of the page. Rooms, private chat, namespaces, the chat of the page. What does that mean? The chat of the page? Does anyone know what that means? Chat of the page. Does it mean a comment section or something? But pretty much, I mean, it seems like we want private chat, right? Oh, so the same concept as Slack DM. So Slack DM would be private chat, and then the chat of the page would be like an open chat. 2 people on one channel. Yeah, that's exactly what it would be. This is pretty much a web app. It's not a game. I'm just gonna I'm gonna make it look like a game. I could build this in Unity, but it's like a lot of crap I have to learn, because I don't know how to do networking in Unity, but I know how to make a web app, so I can just make this game as a web app, and I could just do the animations myself. It's really simple. The 2 hands come in the middle, and they go rock, paper, scissors, and then boom, they switch into whatever hand. Like, it's pretty easy. Namespaces would be in anyone. Well, let me read it again. Namespaces would be in everyone at here channel. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So we're gonna need rooms. So that's decided. Alright, now let's go see socket.io rooms implementation. Rooms in socket. What? One is created when a socket joins in. They are joined on the server side. So you have to instruct the server using the client. Socket.onCreate function. I'm really not sure how. I'm really not sure how I would implement this. Because when you make a private chat in Slack, you give it the names of the people you want to add, right? And then that's how they're created. But if you have a person who just clicks join, and you have to add them randomly into one of the many rooms, I feel like the only way would be to iterate over every single room, which can get really messy. Let's see if we can find some code examples. Oh, this is really interesting. Check this out. You just got a client and a server file. Set up a connection between the client and the server. Socket.io connect. Let's assume that the client page, once rendered, knows what room it wants to join. Room, whatever. Socket.onConnect. Connect. Let's sign up to receive messages for this room. Socket.emit room. Socket.onMessage function. Oh, okay. This isn't that bad. When the person opens the app, right? So when they open the game and there's the loading, like the initial screen of the game, you're not connected to any server. You're just pure on client. And the second you click play, it connects you to the database or to the server, and the server returns to you the room that you're allowed to join. Let's say. You know what I mean? So you click play, server goes, checks what room is available, if there is an available room. If not, it comes back and it tells you here's a room. Like either it makes a room for you or it puts you in a room with someone else, but it gives you a room number. Right? So once you connect, I could do on connect, and then I could say connect in room. So I'm sure on connect, I can send a message right away to the person who just connected with a room number. And they can take that room number and they can connect to the room they need to connect. And then when two people go through that whole process and they're both in the same room, then you can initiate the game. They can both get a message. Maybe the message is called initiate game, and then you start the client side animations and whatever. Like you do like initiate game, and then the next message is initiate like hand selection, and the next one would be initiate fight or whatever. And then after they're done the fight, it kicks them out. It disconnects from them, so it kills the connection. And and then you have like error handling, and you say when connection is killed, send them back to the starting screen, and that's when they fall back in the screen where it says play. I know that was a lot, but pretty sure that would all work. I don't know. Pretty sure that would work. Handle incoming connections from clients. I have the clients inside the room stored as an array. Probably. Pretty sure every time you communicate through the socket, it allows you to see all the detail about that socket. So who's there, the rooms, who's in the rooms, all those details. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this would work. I'm gonna put this down. Anyone in the stream? I'm gonna go get water quickly. What the hell is going on with this desk? What's up, Zai? I'm gonna sit down. I don't want to stand for too long. I deadlifted yesterday. My back is killing. I know I'm bitching, but screw it. You can be mad at me. You'll get over it. Zai, maybe while no one's in the stream, or I don't know if everyone's just lurking, but maybe you can tell me about crypto stuff. Or whatever you can tell me about, I guess, since you're locked in. Dislike for sitting. Don't do it. I need them likes. Those likes keep me going. Without the likes, it won't. Nope, you can't. Damn. So can you tell me about the general idea? It doesn't have to be necessarily about what you're doing. It could just be the general, like, what industry you're in. I mean, anything. I'm super curious. If it sounds like something huge, like I kind of want to get in on it now. Even though that's obviously not going to happen. It involves programming? Damn, that's how much you could tell me? It involves programming and other topics. Interesting, Zai. If only we could know more. If only. Alright, so let's get a server file going. Your boy opened VS Code. It's getting real now. Hell yeah, dude. It's time to get this shit working. I'm gonna jack this code quickly just to get a template. Pretty much, there's going to be a server, there's going to be a web app, there's going to be a mobile app, and then if people are enjoying this, I don't want to say series, but if people are enjoying this, then we can add a desktop app. It's okay. We know all coding is just copy and paste, pretty much, dude. Anyone who won't admit that is in big boy denial. Big boy denial. That's a couple problems. They don't even show the imports. Dude, I wonder how many people copy pasted this in comments and said this doesn't work. Let's see. No. Interesting. No real work is typed from scratch anymore. You don't need to. It's like, what? It's just, it's stupid to do that. Why build a house with your hands when you can get a crane and have it pick up all the big heavy stuff? Like, there's no need to. Anyone who does it is just either stubborn or they're trying to prove a point, or I don't know. Like I made my work site on WordPress, and I made multiple like freelance sites on WordPress just because I didn't need to program it. Why go through the headache of that when I could just download a couple plugins and make a generic website? Websites especially, they get pretty generic after a while. Okay, you need authentication. Cool. You need a database. Cool. All right, you need a store. Cool. Like how like do you really need to write the code every single time? You're just going to change the variable names? Like it's stupid. Here's $50. Go to WordPress and make it, and then you still get the same amount of money, but or the code is proprietary and you have to do so to fully own the code and not I mean that kind of code being proprietary is kind of stupid, but at the same time it makes sense. Like with music, like one issue in the music industry is at one point people are gonna like it's just gonna happen that people make songs that sound like other people's songs. How do you know they're not just copying? I'm sure there's a limited amount of beats you could do at different pitches, at different tempos. Like the combinations have to end somewhere. So when is music like when are two artists gonna sound alike and then they're gonna start suing each other, and now one of them like gets a bunch of money taken away from him because he made a song that innocently he just liked, or I don't know. You know what I mean? Like that's a whole problem within itself. Zach Jackson says I write everything from scratch. I don't believe you. Damn, I just spilled a bunch of water on me. This whole thing's like frozen. Ask Vanilla Ice. Oh god. I'm pretty sure that happened with Drake and someone else. I don't remember who it was. But they said that his song sounded a lot like theirs. Tom Petty sued Red Hot Chili Peppers for Danny California stealing Free Fallin'. Damn, that's weird. But like, it's just gonna happen. Songs are gonna sound alike. There's not that many combinations when you have a billion people who write songs every day. Especially today, when every 14-year-old wants to be a SoundCloud rapper. Like, people are just gonna run into the same beats. Or like, people are gonna listen to Drake's song non-stop for a week, and they're gonna go in the recording studio and they're just gonna have that style. But it's not something you should be able to copyright. Like, if I have like this legendary way of writing code, there's gonna be someone else in the world who writes it like me. Is it fair for me to make it mine and then sue him for it? I get like design and overall like like if you copy Apple Music or Spotify line for line, then yeah, you're gonna get your ass sued. But if you have the same idea, you shouldn't. Wait, that's enough for Mike rants. While I spill water all over myself. It's alright, I still see your dislike there. I'm disappointed. I'm gonna turn it into a like, and then we're gonna get 8 likes on a stream. That's a record. 8 likes on a stream. We had like 7 people watching. That means my watch hours are going up. That means I might make $1 on YouTube. Big boy money. Well, if you patent it, then you can sue them, but proprietary doesn't always mean it's patented. You can just keep it closed source and call it proprietary. Oh, then I misinterpreted that word then. I thought you meant patented. But I think you get my point, right? I'll put it to a thumbs up when you stand. Alright, I'll stand up later, dude. Fucking sore. Let's just get this app done, dude. Get it on the App Store. Put it for $1. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna make it free, I think. I'll make paid games when I'm at like 50k subscribers. And that'll be how people support me. So I make a game on stream. post it on the Apple Store for like $1, and then people who get to play the game can support me through that. Like, merch is cool and all, but a game would be cool. And all the people who, like, let's say you have 50K subscribers and 10,000 of them buy your game for $1 each. Not only is that really amazing, but the fact that you get 10,000 downloads within, let's say, a week, Apple Store will throw you high on the trending charts. Have it collect phone numbers and request. No. I'd probably connect every single application and game I've ever made to MailChimp, and just have like the world's largest email list. That'd probably work out better. Just a really large email list. Alright, well, let's test this out. One thing that we have to see is how they do this. Damn, we need a config.json, damn it. Socket.io example app. I'm pretty sure Apple and Google Play, whatever it's called, check what you grab. Like if you do ask for camera access, like they'll probably, I don't know if they can check your code, but I'm sure they have a way of checking people are gonna scam. Like, I don't know if you heard about this, but there was an app a while back, one of those apps that had it was like a flashlight app. So pretty much all the app was is you open up an app and you click a button and it turns on your flash. And you anyways have that functionality through the phone, but the app was another way of doing it. I don't get the point of it. But supposedly one of the apps out of the many that were there was some either Chinese guy or Chinese company or something like that, and they were actually like scraping phones for their data. So you download an innocent app that when you click a button it turns on your flash, and now it's like the flashlight app, but really it was scraping your phone for a bunch of data. And they got away with it for a while, and then somehow they got caught. And now it's like another level where like companies like Huawei or however you pronounce it, their phones are literal scrapers. And this thing doesn't update itself. Never mind. Oh, open classrooms. You guys know what this is, right? Open Classrooms? The mentoring company? I actually might work with them. That's really cool. They have stuff on Socket.io. Not bad. Is it Socket.io though, or is it... Damn, this is hella old Express. Loading the index file. HTML displayed to the client. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to load no file. I just want to have a WebSocket gotta figure this out. Creating a socket IO server with rooms. First goal is to set up an HTML web page, serves out a form, list of messages. This is a little harder than I thought because it sends the file. Integrating socket IO. What are we working on? Oh, this is the socket IO is going to be, I guess it's framework. I don't know what to call it. It's a package I'm going to be using to create the game, and it's what I'm going to use to create many rooms, many multiplayer rooms. So each room, like the rules for a room is each room will have a maximum of 2 players, right? So if the game is rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I don't know why I said shoot. Rock, paper, scissors. So if one room is full, you'll have 2 players, and they're gonna play, and whoever wins, the game's gonna be over, and then they're gonna try and join another room. But the whole point is, it's gonna be a room. I don't even know how to say it. There's gonna be rooms, and I need to make the rooms through Socket.io. I want it to be multiplayer. I want it to have everything live, so I want it to feel like a real game. And to do that, we're going to be using Socket.io or anything WebSocket based. Unless it's too much work and it's just easier to go with C# and networking or whatever it's called. I'm sorry, I don't remember the lingo. It's been a while. So, I'm just reading a couple articles on how exactly this works. Not the most interesting thing to watch me read articles, but it's got to be done. Var socket.io form submit. That's cool. They're using jQuery and jQuery and Socket.io. I haven't seen that done before. And in index.js, we print out the chat message event. Let's see, what's this? Yeah, so this is like chat rooms. But where is... Alright, well, I guess we could just build this example and then use it as a template for our next step. So this needs to go into project.json. No, we don't need that. CD into web, and then we're gonna go npm what's the command to create a JSON file? Anyone remember? To create the package.json. Anyone remember what it's called? I know npm start is to start it. I don't remember what the... Is it no dot? Is that what it is? No, isn't it npm something? npm, oh no, npm y, pretty sure you could do like that. No? I can't believe I'm forgetting all this. Oh, npm init, that's what it is. Thank you. npm init y. Easy and quick. Alright, let it create that thing. Got that installed. npm install. What's this socket.io package called? That's crazy that I got it right. That's awesome, dude. It's good I had you in chat. Can't believe I forgot that. I've written it over 1,000 times. But it happens, I guess. So we're gonna install this package and then we're gonna play around with it. See what we can do. I learned how to do that today when making a Discord bot. Discord bots are fun. It's a great project to put on your resume. You might have to explain it. I wouldn't say Discord bot, I would say chat bot, or I would call it something super sophisticated like automated communication bot. Can I put my bot on my resume. I don't think there's any issue with it. I think you just need to make it sound professional. I think if you say like, oh, it's a gamer, like Discord, if you tell them it's a Discord bot and they search up what Discord is and they see it's like a gamer communication app, they might not think it's sophisticated or something, but if you make it sound sophisticated, I'm sure you can get away with it. How do you show what in there? Do you have a safe copy of your resume? I don't have a safe version, but if you're really interested, I probably can make one, maybe make a video about it, if that's something people would watch. The only thing I have is a safe version of my cover letter, which is on my store. There's a cover letter template, but yeah, that's interesting. Okay, I could do something on that. I'm sure that I could do something on that. Be like, oh, here's my resume that got me the job or something. But yeah, I had everything on there. At one point, when I didn't care, I had my Discord bot. I had the fact that I was community manager in a Discord with 8,000 people or whatever. So I had that on there. So I was pretty much able to say my Discord bot had 8,000 users, which is, it's not a lie, but it's not necessarily true that they were all using it. It was more, it was being ran around 8,000 people. But it was cool. Socket, so alright, well, we're missing a couple things. This damn dude, I just want to find a socket IO boilerplate. And then I can just scan that and see what's up with it. Alright, let's see this. Let's see what this guy has got going on. Damn, this seems super complex, but it's really old. 4 years old? No, thank you. Well, you knew how to make a chatbot that managed 8,000 users. That counts. Yeah, that's true. It was definitely fun. The bot was called the Garbage Collector, and it would sit in every single chat in the Discord and would collect like usernames, user messages, everything about the users. It's like a web scraper on Discord. And then at one point we had like 10 to 15 megabytes of just straight data off of the Discord, which is a lot when you really think about it. Did you code in validation stuff? Not really. It wasn't meant to be used by multiple people. It was meant to be used by just me. The database was on my computer. It actually still is on my computer. But yeah, that's not... the ones that in grind reel, the ones that have like that multiple users can use, like the daily code one. I think that's what it's called. I could check. Where is it? Daily code. No. I don't remember what it's called, but there's the one where you go into like a chat and you're like, I worked on code today, and then after the code tracker, that's what it's called. So the code tracker bot, you go into chat and you write every day, you go in there and you write every day like, oh, I worked on something, and then it tracks that, and then after 100 days you get a badge, 200 days you get a badge, and a year you get a badge. And just now a couple people started to get the year, which means it's getting there. He needs to fix the server stats bot. Oh yeah, that's on Travis. So Travis is the one that manages that bot, and supposedly he has no more internet for the month. So until the month is over, he can't fix that bot. So we're stuck. Feels good. I don't know if Travis left the Discord, if he's still in here. Let's see. Oh no, Travis is still here, so we're cool. He'll fix it. Or live stream the fix. Maybe I could do it. I think it's not I don't think the bot's broken. I think just he can't run the server because he's out of internet, which is why it's stuck at 9,200 whatever. So it's the last time it's been updated was at that number. So the second he turns on the bot, it's just gonna jump up to the number that it's actually at. Yeah, I don't think it was a code issue. I might be wrong. Don't quote me. If you want to help, I'm sure you can hit up Travis, and either he's gonna tell you yeah or he's gonna tell you no, but it wouldn't hurt. Okay, so this is how you do it. Thank you. God. Let's get rid of that crap. Nah, it's not useful. Client on disconnect. You could say console. Wow, I haven't written console.log in 2 months. That feels so weird. What's Travis's Discord name? Tech Travis. One word, I think. Tech Travis? Travis Tech? Tech Travis? Let me check. Where's admin chat? You get ahead of yourself? No, that's cool. You're just passionate. It's good. Tech Travis, right? Yeah, Tech Travis, and you'll find him. He has his like white, blue, and like Tech Travis logo. It says, I think, Tech Travis in the picture. Yeah, it's one of those like triangles that infinitely curve into each other. I'm just gonna show it on stream. I don't have energy to try to explain that. This guy. That logo. Coding and tech. That's what it says down there. Super small, but. Alright, so on disconnect, client disconnected. Dude, this feels really weird. I haven't written code in a long time. On message. Something. And on connect. Alright, so if you go to package.json, you can see socket.io is installed, and then here you require it. I don't know if that makes sense to you if you've done any of this. Oh yeah, you've for sure done this if you made a package.json file, but gotta require it, and then we got our sockets. So this is the server. This is actually the server. So I'm totally doing this in the wrong place right now. These 4 need to go in the server. Client.js, this needs to go here. Okay, there we go. So now if I go npm start, whoops, cd back 1. Now you go npm start. Oh, I broke. Cannot find modules. Okay. It's gonna do that thing where it says, oh, no vulnerabilities. Nice. npm run. Can't find modules, accepts node modules, negotiator. Alright, well, let's just delete node modules and reinstall it. That usually fixes it. Who's still in the stream? I've been ranting, just trying to get boilerplate going. Alright, server started. That worked. Now we can close that. Let's see if this works. There we go. The hell? Alright, so we got our server running. Now we got to get our client running. So we're going to jump back into here. That is our server in conjunction with Express. That's what we want. Is that what we did? Const app for client Express. Create server app. I mean, I could do that. That's not a big deal at all. Boom. Does it run? Cannot. Oh, I didn't install Express. Holy crap. Always gotta do your dash save. And it'll pop up there in a second. There we go. Express is installed. Now go to start the server, and server runs. Yay. So now we have our server running. Now we have to make the client run. And for this, we could do anything. I'm thinking we just make a button. When the button is clicked, ding, 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 we're good. So let's do that. Let's see, client side website. Or, oh, dude, if you go to my GitHub, to one of my really old projects, the chat app. Let's see. Chat app. This one right here. Yay, button, yeah. Buttons are amazing. This app right here, I think it still works. After I did the video with Josh a while back, I showed this app on his video, and a bunch of people were coming on here and like writing things in chat that I wouldn't want an employer to see. So I had to make this thing in the server that it would clear itself every like 10 minutes or whatever. So you come here, and let me make this a little bit bigger for those who are watching. You type in your name in the bottom and you click enter. So now I'm Mike, so it says user anonymous is changing the name to Mike. And I say, hello world. And now if someone else were to open this on their computer, right? How are you doing? And then you go here and you see Mike said, how are you doing? And pretty much what's happening is there's a client app, which is this messaging thing that we're using right now. And there's a server that connects to these. So I can open as many of these as I want in front of us here. We have 3 of them. And they're all independently connected to the server, and they communicate through the server. And when I send a message here, like hello, it goes to all of them without asking. You don't request to check if there's any messages. It just sends it to you automatically. And that's why WebSockets are so awesome. I don't know if that made sense, but this is what we were talking about yesterday, Zach, if you're still here. I actually might check if he's still here. This will clear it up for him. Anyways, if he's here, he'll message, but... oh, someone did it. Can you see me? Who this? New phone. So Marma, take your name, throw it into the username bar, and then click enter. So like here, Marma, enter. And then it's going to say users change your name to Marma. And then you'll see yourself at the top. Hi, I'm Marma. There you go. So this was one of the apps I used for my job application. I actually like gave this to an employer and I was like, here you go, you could see it works. And I pulled up my phone and I tried it through it and they were like, oh, that's super cool. This is one of those like cool interactive apps. It's not like a generic, I mean it is generic, but send me the source code. Well, you can go out, you can get the GitHub. All the code's there. It's not beautiful. I'm warning you right now. It is not beautiful, but it works. And that's all that matters. And then the documentation is like the spicy part. I say what the app is about. Oh, yeah. Well, I say what the app is about. I say how to use it. I tell you how to download it. I tell you all the dependencies I used and any known bugs. You think it's awesome? Thank you. But you see, like that was different. Every person that applied for my bootcamp, or for in general to jobs I was applying to, came in with like the same like 3 websites with the stores on each one, with authentication on each one, and they're just like the same rebranded generic website. This was kind of cool because it was different. That's the projects that get you far. Unless you just can make an insane website super clean. Like this one guy, he never comes in chat anymore, but I think he's in my Discord. No, it seems like he left. But Mike the dev, he had like an insane portfolio. It was just so beautiful that it didn't even need to be insane. It was just beautiful. Like the animations, everything was so nice that the most generic portfolio became the most beautiful app I've ever seen. And when he showed it to me, he's like, I'm not sure if I should apply. He was gonna wait. I told him apply right away, and like a month later, he got a job. Alright, I got way sidetracked from this. I wanted to see client side of this app. Ooh, let's just go back to this. So we gotta figure out this client side. I'm gonna go open that app again that I just showed you, the iMessage one. I did some WebSockets on that. It was WebSockets and React, if I'm not mistaken. But on the client side, if you go src and then you go app.jsx, yeah, this WebSocket on message. Socket.io with React. That's what we want to see. Express, required express. Where's the React? Okay, so here we go. Import socket.io client from socket. Okay, what's that? What is that? Socket.io client. This is interesting. Class app extends component constructor response endpoint. I just want to see a React file with some socket.io on it. Alright, so they're using socket.io client. I don't know what that is. I guess it's just the client side of socket.io. Pretty self-explanatory, but you give it an endpoint. Oh, okay, that's simple. You just give it an endpoint and then, so in server.js, I guess since we don't set an endpoint, it just goes straight to the default one, which would make sense. Variable socket, you make it a global variable. Alright, well let's just create a React app, I guess. I don't even remember how to do this part. Create React app. Okay, here we go. Another problem. Oh. So cd into web, and then we're gonna go and do that create React app thing. What the hell? Oh, really? You can no longer use capital? Well, damn. Alright, sorry about that. Probably gonna end the stream in like 20 minutes. Go to the gym. And then tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. I think to like 7 p.m. to like 9:30 p.m. like 2.5 hour stream. Grind out this app, and I think within like, I think by like Wednesday we can get this thing nearly done. At least most of the heavy work. There's gonna be a lot of database stuff, but that's gonna be great for you, Marma, and anyone in here who's not familiar with backend stuff. Database, I think I can explain database stuff pretty well. I think, at least from like the last app we made on stream, I think people were starting to understand my explanations. So I don't know. We'll give it a try. Alright, so here is our React app. If we go to cd client, and now we go npm start. It's going to open up the app for us, and then we're going to make another terminal called cd server. We're going to have the server. Now it opened up on the side for me, but this right here. What the hell? This right here is our React app. It's just a loading picture. It spins around. It says edit app.js and save to reload. So if we were to go here and save that, boom, it right away goes up. React, the beautiful thing about it is it instant reload. So watch, I must delete this, save, gone. Super quick, super fast. You don't have to close the server and reopen it and do all that stuff. Real nice. Alright, let's go install this. What was it called? Socket.io client. Okay, so this is made by Socket.io. What? I've never seen that. Dependencies. Oh damn, I installed it in the server file. That is annoying. Gotta go into here, delete this, go here, npm install, and they'll delete it for me. What's the problem now with this thing? Operation not permitted. Wow. There we go. Where's the OGs with the ballad song stream? We need to bring those back. All I got is this now because it broke. So now I can just like, I don't know, play with it between my fingers, but it's kind of sharp. See, it's all broken. I pretty much got to go machine my own handles. Where is this? Zai, if you're still in here, look at this. It broke. It fully, like, the rivets broke off, and now it's just a... Now all I got is the blade. I got to go machine my own handles, and then rivet them back on, and then we'll be able to go back again with the bell song. It's good though. It's like a good throwing knife. You kind of twist it between your fingers. I don't know.